Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. We got a major winter storm coming through here in about 48 hours. I think the lows are supposed to get down to, I don't know, 8-10 degrees at night. The problem with that is we've got a mama sow that is supposed to farrow or give birth about the same time that bitter cold is hitting. So hang with us for a little bit. Let's show you how we're getting ready for that, how we're going to try to set her up for success, so that we can have those piglets in the cold weather and hopefully not lose any of them. Hang around with us for a little bit. What are you doing?
Hanging out with Mama.
Hanging out with Mama. So here is Mama. You not let her get out of that gate. The plan, she's not interested in getting out. So we have her in what we call, this is what we call the cattle barn. And we've got her sequestered up here in this alleyway. There's a big gate down there. We got a gate right here, gate over here, and then cattle panels against the bank back here in the back. So the plan is we're going to fix her a spot to farrow here under the shelter. And we got a few things in mind that we're going to put together. So I want to show y'all what we're doing. JW, Sandra and I are going to work on this, see if we can get it together. We are about 48 hours away from the cold weather. Is that right, Sandra? We're about 48 hours out. So, and she, by the calendar, is about 48 hours out from farrowing. And when we farrowed her on, or when we bred her on, was it, what'd you say it was, September 9?
September the 1st.
September the 1st. We looked at the calendar and said, okay, this will put her having babies on Christmas Eve. Normally here, Western North Carolina, Christmas Eve, 40s, 50s. We've even had days, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas days where folks were out in shorts and t-shirt. But this year, I think the high expected on Christmas Eve is like 20. And that night, lows of, I think it's 8. I'll drop a picture of what the weather forecast is right here. So we're going to work on getting her, we're going to set her up for success. I'm not making the same mistake that I did last time with those other piglets, am I? You're not going to let me do that, are you?
No.
Yeah. Y'all remember we had the piglets that were born 37 degrees, pouring rain, lost about half of them. It was a mess. This is one of our proven mamas. This will be her fourth litter? Third or fourth litter. She's a good mom. She usually does a good job, has plenty of piglets. And
so
farrow's pretty easy.
She was bad mama.
She was the bad mama? What do you mean?
She was the one that would, the first time she had babies, she would spit one out and jump up and go somewhere else and spit one out and jump up and go somewhere else and spit one out.
Right.
That was her first time, but ever since then, she's done great. So.
Expecting good things from her this time. Yeah. Christmas piglets.
Miracle piglets.
Miracle piglets, yeah. Miracle piglets.
Sean Tall's little boy called them.
Called them miracle
yesterday.
piglets? Yeah.
Said something about Christmas Eve piglets, and he says, well, those are the miracle piglets.
Yeah.
And I said, that's right.
That's right. All right, let's get to work on setting her up a spot to have these babies where it's going to be warm and dry. We'll show you what we got figured out. And we're going to set them upside down, right? Yeah, like so. Like that right there.
Right there.
Yeah. And you know, even if there's an open gap up there like that, I don't think she's going to try to get out of it, but what we could do is we could take one of those small green ones and set it right there next to it as just a filler. What do you think?
Yeah. So what we can do is we'll do 4 panels.
Okay.
And then what we'll do.
Oh, you're saying put a panel along the back wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the piglets to be able to get back here.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll take that sheet of plywood and we'll put it down here and wedge it up against this.
Okay.
And make a little shelter.
Okay. That'll work. Well, yeah, that should work.
Okay.
I mean, and this ain't, you know, she decides she wants out. This ain't gonna hold her.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, 17 gauge wire and a couple of cattle panels. She decides she's coming out of there, buddy. She's gonna be headed for the high road. Ain't she? Mama, what you doing, baby? Getting ready to have you some piglets? Huh. All right.
Let's see.
This is just a visual reminder. Sorry, you came in and moved all the rocks, didn't you, honey?
Yeah.
Awful nice of you. No, that's awful nice of you. That's a good idea. We need to spin it around, or it don't matter. I don't guess, does it?
Not if we just tying it together.
Now, does this one need to be flipped over?
No, because those piglets will still be able to go across
Yeah,
that.
they can get, yeah, you're right. They decide they want to get out. I need a couple more too, please.
I'm working on it.
We think about getting a little hay and putting some hay in here with her next.
Yeah.
That might give her.
Do you want a roll?
I think let's get a roll, and maybe we bring a roll right inside over here. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, we could bring it right here.
Yeah.
And just set it in here, and then we'll just start peeling it off and just throwing it over there.
You want to
I think we're going to end up using most of it. Yeah.
Huh?
Pick it over there.
The bell?
Oh wait, no, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
It's pretty tightly packed.
Yeah. Yeah, they're using a good baler. They weren't using something that they. It was junk. What do you think about this? Think it's okay? JW, what do you think?
Yeah.
So this has got to be the ultimate pig farrowing setup.
Yeah. That's what you can call it.
The ultimate pig farrowing, cold weather. The ultimate winter storm farrowing setup.
Yeah.
And you know, it's going to have a little bit of length to it because we don't know how far we're going to have to slide the lights.
I just didn't want to know.
No, I understand. I
100 foot.
I understand. I get it.
It's going to blow the breaker out.
I get it. I understand what you're saying. It's fine. We'll get her.
I don't mean to.
No, it's okay. You're not. There we go. We're getting along pretty good today. So I think we're getting along pretty good today.
Looky there, Mama. I got you some heat.
Look at that. So the next piece that we've added is we've took a 2x6 that actually was a rafter on the lean-to on the racking barn out here when we tore it down, and we've suspended it across the top of these corral panels. And we've got a couple of our brooder lamps that we use in our chicken brooders, and we've kind of fashioned them to this. Now we've got power running back out to the chicken processing barn, which I know is a long way, but I think it's going to be okay. And so we've got lights here. We can adjust them in or out either way, and with this 2x12, the way that we've got it laid up here, we can slide it back and forth. So no matter where she has her babies, we can get the light over those piglets and over her. And Sandra made a good point a minute ago. She may realize that she needs to stay close to the lights. So we'll see. But this is going to give us the ability to put some heat on them whenever we get down into, 8, 9, 10 degree weather. If we needed to, I guess we probably, we could lower them down if we needed to lower them down. I think this is probably going to be okay. Under the shed, we've got some windbreak to the front. We got some windbreak back here. The ends are open, but I think with this hay in here, that'll probably be able to hold the majority of the heat in. So I think this is going to be okay. Much better than having them in the middle of the field without anything. So we'll see. All right, before somebody gets all excited about these brooder lamps hanging on this thing over top of some hay, saying you're going to catch your hay on fire, yeah, I guess we could. It's possible. These are brooder lamps. We bought these from Hog Slat last year and have been using them in our chicken brooders, and they work out really, really nice. Much better than the ones that you get from Tractor Supply. A couple things. Number one, the element in the top of these where the light bulb screws in is much better. Usually those ones you get from Tractor Supply or your local feed and seed, you might get a season out of them if you're lucky. Usually those elements will burn out and your bulbs will come apart. I mean, they're awful. These have got a safety net at the bottom, so if they fall down, the bulb doesn't come and it helps prevent, it won't always stop it, but it helps prevent the bulb from coming into direct contact with any kind of flammable material, whether it's hay or shavings or something like that. We actually had one of these come loose and fall down in our big chicken brooder, and it fell and it set like this. It did create enough heat at the bottom to burn a hole through the floor in the brooder. It didn't catch on fire, but it did cause it to heat up and burn a hole through it. So I think we're going to be okay. We'll watch them, make sure that she's not monkeying with them, messing with them. They're high enough. She's not going to hit them just by walking under them. She could reach up and nip on them if she wanted to, but I don't think she's going to mess with them at all. So, and we've got another light here. We'll hang it up or put it in a little Piglet box or something whenever we get ready to go. But yeah, these Hog Slat, forget the price, but they're nice. All right, there it is. 4 cattle panels, the majority of a roll of hay, some brooder lights, and 1 big pregnant mama. So we'll do another video in a day or two here, kind of updating how she's doing. Hopefully we can catch some piglets being born. Someone was trying to talk me this morning into doing a webcam. I just don't have enough Wi-Fi signal out here to do that. I'd love to do it, set up, have like a piglet watch kind of thing. They used to do, was it a giraffe that they were waiting on, a baby giraffe? They were waiting on a baby giraffe to be born. Maybe we could do something with piglets like that one of these days. But anyway, fingers crossed we can get through this cold weather without losing a bunch of piglets because of the cold. Like I said earlier, we're going to try to set her up for success. I think this is probably about the best we're going to be able to do. So anyway, keep your fingers crossed. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.